Welcome. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious. Now here is Holiday. To the paint. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Drummond passes to LeBron, and they double up James. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. And the rejection by Giannis. The wide open look here for Holiday. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the States, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now DiVincenzo.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers trailing by 2. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Down low, here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Jrue Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but you're something you rely on. so many things have changed around Jrue Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club. Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 6 points.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Harrell. Over Lopez. Again, Los Angeles.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Holiday. Puts up a three. Horton Tucker with the rebound. That's a 2 from Matthews. Again, the Lakers.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Pass to Portis. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Kuzma. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Here is Forbes, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Forbes. Yep, that one goes in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
Has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. Earlier, we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors.
I think one important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And LeBron's subbed in for Matthews. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Schroeder.
Defense pretty solid there, but Schroeder finds a way to knock one down.
Now here is Holiday. Up top, Portis. He's guarded by Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. He's off on the second.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Drummond. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Tucker. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Drew Holiday. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
He hits both from the stripe. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that's when you have a team, a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Caruso. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Lopez left side. That one rolling around and rims out.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Bucks trail by 7. Knocked loose. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Drummond. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
LeBron James on the wing. Drummond trying to get himself free. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Defense is right there. That's tipped. Inside. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Drummond's got 7 points for the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And the first one drops. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Holiday.
1:27 left to play in the first half. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. 4 on the clock. Holiday with the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Lakers leading by 10. LeBron with it. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's the floater. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 9 points.
Just playing with poise and confidence.
The lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
When covered, LeBron James is one of the best shot makers in the history of the league, especially when he gets that close.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. He got it up. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up to King James. How many times have you seen him as his team focal point? It's amazing what he does, and he continues to do it in this strong league.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets bad to you. Always want.
And that's
Second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron is doubled. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Caruso, the pass to James. Fires the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Poke loose and stolen by James. All going up court. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. From down in the low post, it goes. Drummond's got 11 points.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And he could tell his guy.
And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Schroeder kicks to Matthews. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Money from the wing. He's got 7.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here. Now Davis attacking right now inside. Big man playing big and giving this offense maybe a little bit more of an edge on the inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And that one drops for him. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Davis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. And it's good, 2 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. Knocked away. Davis with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Davis with the bucket.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Bucks trail by 17. And he gets it to go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Schroeder. Bucket is good. Schroeder's got 8 points.
At 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
The Bucks working the ball around. Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Here's Davis, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Harrell against Portis. Harrell, the pass to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Kuzma. 3-pointer. The 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Now the pass to Middleton. Goes up on the wing, and he connects with the jumper. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 16. Shooter passes to Matthews. And stolen by DiVincenzo. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And Portis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Middleton. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Schroeder in a point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. On up the court. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Middleton. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And they double up James. Over Holiday, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. LeBron's got 19 points.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Drummond. Here's Caruso. And another 3 for the Lakers.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Alex Caruso. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And that one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Milwaukee, no good that time either. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Basket counts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Milwaukee now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Elbow shot is on the way. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Nwora, defended by Drummond. Portis against Gasol. Portis, the pass to T. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Poked away. Matthews with the steal. Kicks it out to James. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Teague the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:09 left in the game. Matthews scanning the floor. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Dudley the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Dudley. A stupendous finish in traffic.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now here's Dudley. Not a lot of room. And the shot goes in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for